Hello students, in the previous video we have completed third sum. So now we will start fourth sum. That is, find the square root of each of the following correct to two decimal places. Correct to two decimal places. Then first part is 3 whole 4 upon 5. So first we will convert this into improper fraction. Then we will divide. After dividing this, what we have? 3.8. So we need correct to two decimal places. So after decimal, digits should be 6. For first we will find correct to three decimal places. Then we will across. So how many zeros we need? 5 zeros we need to make the digits after decimal 6. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 6. So now we will make the pairs. Then 3 is alone. Then after decimal from left to right, 8 0, then 0, then 0. So what number we will take? By same number we will multiply. That it should come 3 or less. So 1 1 the 1, 2 is the 4. 2 to the 4 is more than 3. So 1 1 the 1. 1 we will take here, 1 here, then 1 here, then 1 here. Here minus, here plus. So we will subtract this 3 minus 1, 2. Then here 1 plus 1, 2. Now decimal is coming. So we will put the decimal here. Next two digits we will take. Then 8, 0. So now here is 2. What number we will take here? By same number we will multiply. That should come 280 or less. So see. If we will take 9. So 9 9 are 81, carry 8, 9 to the 18 and 8 26. We will take 206. We will take 9. So 9 here, 9 here, 9 here. Then 261 here. Minus plus. Now subtract. 10 minus 1, 9. 7 minus 6, 1. So it will come 38. It is coming 38. Now we will take next two zeros. 0, 0. So here is 38. What number we will take? By same number we will multiply. 6. See, we are taking 6. So by 6 we will multiply. 6 is the 36. 3. 6 is the 48 and 3 51. 5 6 is the 18 plus 5 23. 2 3 1 6. That is more than 1900. So take 4 the 4 4 the 16. Carry 1. 4 8 the 32 and 1 33. Carry 1. 4 3 is 12 and 3 15. 1 5 3 6. Less than this. Take 5 385 5 5 5 is 25. Carry 2. 5 8 is 40 and 2 42. Carry 4. 5 3 is 15 plus 4 9. 1 9 2 5. That is more than 1900. So it means we will take 4 So 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, here, plus, then what multiply is coming? 1, 5, 3, 6. Here minus. Now subtraction. 10 minus 6, 4. 9 minus 3, 6. 8 minus 5, 3. So addition. 8, 8, 3. Then we will take next two. This is coming. So what number we will take? By same number we will multiply. It should come 36,400. So here is 388. See 8 sum. Carry 6, 8 8 the 64 and 6, 70. 8 8 are 64 and 7 71. 8 3 are 24 and 7 30. So 31,104 less than this. So once we will see 9 rounds. 8 8 9 9 9s are 81. 8 carry 9 8 are 72 and 8 80. 8 carry 9 8 are 72 and 8 80. 8 carry 9 3 are 27 plus 8 35. So 35,001. 10s are obviously we will not take 10s, we will take till 9s also. So 9 here, 9 here, here plus 9 here. What multiply is coming? 35,001. Now subtraction. 10 minus 1, 9. 9. 3. 6 minus 5, 1. So 1 3 9 9. So after this no digit, no need to add this. So what we have, that is coming under root 3 whole 4 upon 5 is equal to 1.949. We have to give the answer correct to 2 decimal places. So is equal to 1.95 because after decimal here 9 and 4 then 9. So second place is 4 and third place is 9, that is more than 5. So it can increase by 1 is 0.1 digit, so it will become 1.95. So 1.95 is the answer. That is correct to the 2 decimal places. Next, fifth sum. For each of the following, find the least number that must be subtracted so that the resulting number is a perfect square. So what number we have to subtract? From 796, the number should be a perfect square. So we will find the square root of 796. See how. 796. Make the pair from right to left. Here is 7. So by 2 we can write 2 is a 4. Here plus, here minus. So 3. Then here 4. Then we will take 9 and 6 also. What number we will put here? By same number we will multiply. It should come 396. So see by 8. 8 8s are 64. 6 carry 8 4 the 32 and 6 38. 8 8 the 64. 8 4 the 32 and 3 84. It is less than 396. See 5 9s are also. 9 9 the 81. 8 carry 9 4 the 36 plus 8 44. It is 441. So we will take 8 sum. 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, here plus what is coming? 384 and here minus. Now we will subtract. 6 minus 4, 2. 9 minus 8, 1. So it is clearly that we have to subtract 12 from 796. So the resulting number must be a perfect square. What we will write? It is clearly that we have to subtract the remainder 12 from 796 so that the resulting number must be a perfect square. So what we have to subtract? 12. It is the remainder. So we have to subtract 12 from 796, so that the resulting number must be a perfect square. Now students, sixth sum. For each of the following, find the least number that must be added so that the resulting number is a perfect square. So first part is 511. First part is 511. In the previous sum that was subtracted, so we have find the square root of that number. Here is added, so first we will find the square root of 511. So what we will get? See, 511. There, then 2 to the 4. Here minus, here plus. So after subtracting this, what we are getting? 1. Then here 4. So we will take 1 and 1, that is 11 also. So what number we will take? By same number we will multiply. It should come 111 or less. So take 3 down. 3 3 is 9, 3 4 is 12. 129. More than 111. So take 4 down. So it will come 84. Yes. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, here plus, and what is coming? 84. Here minus. So now we will subtract this. 10 by 11 minus 4, 7, 10 minus 8, 2. So no need to add this. So it is coming 22 and the remainder is coming 27. In subtract, the answer was the remainder. Listen carefully. In subtract, the answer was the remainder. But in addition, see what we will do. 511 is greater than 22 square. 511 is greater than 22 square. So therefore, on adding the required number to 511, we shall be getting 23 square. That is 529. On adding the required number to 511, we shall be getting 23 square. Square of just greater number than 22. That is 23. 23 square. So square of 23 is 529. So hence the required number is equal to 529 minus 511. That is 81. So that is 18. Listen, 511 is greater than 22 square. This number. So therefore, on adding the required number to 511, we shall be getting 23 square. That is 529. So hence, the required number is equal to 529 minus the given number, that is 511. So the difference is coming 18. So what we should add in 511? 18. Then after that the resulting number must be a perfect square. Now students, 9th sum. Find the square root of. First part is 507 upon 4107. So first we will write inside the root 507 upon 4107. And we know that a number is having unit digits 2, 3, 7 or 8. 2, 3, 7 or 8 never be a perfect square. A number is having its unit digit 2, 3, 7 or 8 never be a perfect square. It means 507 and 4107 both are not a perfect square. So either they both are divisible by any same number. If divisible, so we will divide both. So see, sum is coming by 2, they both are not divisible. By 3 they both are divisible. Sum is coming 12 and there 4, 1, 5 and 7, 5, 12. The sum of both the number is coming 12. So they both are divisible by 3. 3 1 the 3. Remainder 2. 20. 3 6 is 18. 3 9 is 27. So 4107 are divisible by 3. 3 1 the 3. Remainder 1. 3 3 is 9. Remainder 2. 3 6 is 18. 3 9 is 27. Once again by any same number. 3 1 is 3. Remainder is 1. 3 3 is 9. 3 6 is 18. 3 9 is 27. Now once again by any same number. Now no number, because 169 is the square of 13 and we will find the square of 1369 at the RHS. So we will write 169 upon 1369. 1369. It can be the square of 33. So see, the square of 33. 3 3 is 9. 3 3 is 9. Then 3 3 is 9. 3 3 is 9. 9 9 9 18 9 and 1 10. 1 0 8 9. Not 32, 34, 35, 36, 37. See the square of 37. 7 7 is 49. 4 can is 7 3 is 21 and 4 25. 3 7 is 21. 2 can is 9 and 2 11. So 9 6 3 1. Yes, it is the square of 37. So we can write 13 into 13 upon 37 into 37 inside the root. It means 13 upon 37 is the answer. Listen, if digits are not divisible by any same number, so we will find the square root of the digits directly. If divisible by any same number, so we will divide. Then we will find the square root of the digits. So answer of this question is 13 upon 37. Now come to the second part. That is 0.01 plus under root 0.0064. We have to find the square root of this. So first we will write like this. 0.01 plus under root 0.0064. We will take inside the root first. So first we will solve this. So 0.01 as it is. Square root of 0.0064 is 0.08, because square root of 64 is 8. Here decimal after 4 places. So in the square root, decimal will come after 2 places. After 2 places. So we will add these two. What we will get? 0.09. So square root of 9 is 3. And decimal after 2 places. In the square root, decimal will come after 1 place. The square root of 0.09 is 0.09.